After 35 years of meritorious service to the nation, the Nigerian Army on Saturday treated the retired and retiring generals to a regimental dinner and awards to honor them. The senior officers comprised 24 major generals and 38 brigadier generals who retired or are due to retire within 2022. The Chief of Defense Staff General Lucky Irabor said the event shows the beginning of a process for the retired and retiring senior officers who would transition into another phase of life that would be slightly different from what they were used to. General Irabor said the officers deserved to be honored by the nation, adding that the event was a representation of national honors to them. Irabor said a lot of improvement has been seen lately in terms of welfare and administration in the armed forces, urging them to ensure that they make themselves happy in retirement. On that note, I wish every one of you the very best in retirement. Like I said to you guys, there is no engagement that would take your time and energy for as long as you live that will be demanding of you the way the armed forces have demanded of you, and of course the army in particular. It behoves on you to be the ambassadors of the armed forces to change your attention of many who do not know us, he said. The Chief of Army Staff Lieutenant General Farouk Yahaya said the regimental dinner was organized to acknowledge and appreciate the contributions and sacrifices of the senior officers to their fatherland. He urged them to continue to deploy their expertise and competencies in support of the service, adding that the Army had opened avenues to engage retired officers willing to deliver their skills and competencies. Viewers at home, what's your reaction to this? Please drop your reaction in the comment section, and your voice will be heard and clear around the world. And ensure you subscribe to our channel for more updates from Daily Express. The Nigerian Army retires 62 generals, and these two generals were due for retirement and also retiring. We'll have some reactions here. Let's look at the comment section, please. Obushuku here commented saying, what are their names? Why keep it in secret? What are their names? Why keep it in secret? Okay. Then automatic or automagic the reply to Obushuku comment saying, exercise your right of information by going to the army headquarters to get the names. Thompson Kwashi replied to Automagic here saying, very correct. Then Mohammed Yomi Quadri says, what exactly do you want to do with their names? Adik Dari says, go to the army headquarters to confirm. Adik Dari says, wants to know the number of generals retired from each regions. Okay. Then Augustine here says, it's not true that they are still military but are not fully civilian. Please listen as I remind you that retired Dasuki, the former security advisor to former President Goodluck, was partly accused of an unlawful possession of a pistol in his house as a retired general. Elijah Oyebode says, I congratulate all of them for their lives. Then Lawrence says, 62 generals, Haba, what are we doing with all these harvest of generals when we are not confronted by any external war? The fact is that both the retired and the newly promoted generals increases the military overhead expenses. they put negative effect on the remunerations of the junior active forces. A swell in the national salaries budget, exactly. Then Thompson Kwashi here says, I respected the military as an institution. It builds you as a man. Any system that operates with discipline and competence at its core produce real men of steel. I'm happy to have been a seaman. That inclination is still leading me through in life. Lyra Rex here says you retired them because there's someone below you who want to appoint for a reason best known to you. Okay, he said you retired them because there's someone below you want to appoint for a reason best known to you. Okay, according to Lyra Rex, giving his own opinion there. Mohammed Salu did reply to Lyra Rex saying they have served 35 years. Mohammed Yomi also Quadri also dropped a reply to Lyra Rex comment saying after 75 good consecutive years in service, you wanted them not to go back to their families' shallow thoughts. Okay, Ojong Felix says that retirement cannot be in good faith. Carlos Bangbopa says ethnic. Another here from Ireman saying some brigadier general are due since and their junior were promoted on sentiment to major generals mostly from southeast. Then John Unu here says I congratulate the kind of corruption their generation promoted in Nigerian military history and for leading recruits to early grave. Many of them are informants to terrorists and Boko Haram. The ground for their retirement may be unconnected with criminal participation of the widespread looting and mismanagement of military budgets in Nigerian military history. We are waiting for a sane government to unravel their culpable involvement in various degrees of sabotage the military hierarchy carried out against the terrorism in Nigeria. Kenneth Salisu here says generals without wars are ceremonial generals. Let it translate to our national security and well-being as a nation. It is more of political than what we know them to be. I'm looking forward to when they will be more fearless and decisive to national oneness. May God bless our generals and the other retirees. This is all we can take for now. Thanks and God bless. Ensure you subscribe to our channel. Bye for now, please. Okay.